What if you tried to drink an entire swimming pool? Let's assume you're not just casually thirsty. You've decided that your lifelong goal is to personally consume every drop of water in a standard Olympic-sized pool. That's 2.5 million liters of water, or about 660,000 gallons. For comparison, the average human already struggles to drink 8 glasses a day. So you're aiming for roughly 3 million glasses. Ambitious. Before you even get started, there's a small biological problem. Your stomach can only hold about 1 liter of liquid at a time. If you try to chug more than that, your body will simply reject it in the least glamorous way possible, usually involving panic, choking, and a sudden regret of all your life choices. But let's pretend you are extremely determined and somehow avoid exploding like a water balloon. The next problem is not your stomach, it's your blood. Drinking too much water too quickly dilutes the sodium in your bloodstream, a condition called hyponatremia. Your cells literally begin to swell, including brain cells, which is as bad as it sounds. So technically, you wouldn't die from drowning. You'd die from overhydration before you even make a dent in the shallow end. So maybe you decide to slow down. If you drank a reasonable amount, say 3 liters a day, it would take you over 2,000 years to finish the pool. Congratulations, you'd finish just in time to become a dehydrated skeleton floating at the bottom. Also, we've been assuming the pool is full of pure water. But if you've ever actually seen a public pool, you know the water contains chlorine, sunscreen residue, toddler pee, mysterious floating hair, and whatever that smell is that isn't actually chlorine, but something much worse. The recommended amount of chlorine in a pool is 1 to 3 parts per million. That sounds tiny, but if you drank the whole pool, you'd be consuming about 7 kilograms of chlorine. That's enough to disinfect a small town, or permanently disinfect you. But maybe you say, okay, fine, I'll filter it first. Good idea. Except now, you need a filtration system capable of cleaning 2.5 million liters. The fastest home water filter would take over 150 years, assuming you ran it non-stop. Also, during those 150 years, the pool water would start growing algae, bacteria, mosquito populations, and possibly a new ecosystem with its own tax system and mayor. And now, we get to the biggest problem: evaporation. A normal outdoor pool loses about 1/4 inch of water a day to the sun. That means you're losing thousands of liters before you ever drink them. You are now in a race against the sun, and you are losing. The only way to win is to drink faster, which brings you back to the exploding stomach problem. So at this point, you may be thinking, okay, what if I just use a giant straw and a superhuman digestive system? Let's say you become physically capable of drinking the pool in 24 hours. You would be consuming water at about 29 liters per minute. That's not drinking. That's becoming a human vacuum cleaner. Your body would immediately go into shock, and then you'd basically turn into a balloon full of water. And, well, let's just say you'd make a very short documentary. In conclusion, you can't drink an entire swimming pool. Not slowly, not quickly, not filtered, not unfiltered, not with a straw, not with a funnel, not even with a wizard granting you unlimited hydration powers. The good news? You can still accomplish something impressive in life. The bad news? It will not be drinking a pool.